All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us today. Wow, I'm excited to be here with you guys, and we've got a great night lined up for you. So let me get straight into the slides. I want to welcome every single person that's here today, all the brand new people around the world that have been invited by somebody to an exciting presentation, a phenomenal day today where we are launching Zoom after Zoom after Zoom. We've got a Zoomathon on. Every single Zoom we've done today has been absolutely maxed out. How about that? So if you're brand new and you made it, congratulations. It's a special day for you. You're the friend that invited you here today. They're excited to have you here. Chances are they were very excited. They were very enthusiastic. They probably didn't give you too much information. And the reason for that is that whatever they would have said would not have been nearly enough, because what we're going to show you here today, we are launching something phenomenal, a spectacular project worldwide that is taking the world by storm. 2022 is going to be the best year of your life if you can even grasp a small percentage of what we're going to share with you here today. Excuse my voice, it's a little bit rough around the edges. I was at their Formula One in Abu Dhabi yesterday, and yeah, the celebrations were a bit insane, partying till the early hours and shouting because the music was so loud. But you know, here we are. We survived another day, and I'm here, you know, enough to do a presentation. So forgive me in advance for not having the perfect voice, but hey, I'm going to do my best to generate some power from in there and give it to you. So without wasting any more time, I want to apologize to all of you that were waiting. And if you didn't get in the room, if you're watching this as a recording later on, if you're watching this on the overflow link, then that's great. You know, I want to welcome all of you to this Zoom. So I'm going to get straight into our slides and share what all of this excitement is about. We want to share with you today about a project that is blowing everybody's mind when they see it. So this is your opportunity to explore the Hyperverse and learn how you can realize the incredible benefits of joining this membership program, and you know, just understand how Hyperverse is backed by the world's most comprehensive digital ecosystem. So I want to talk a little bit about the power of community. Communities for thousands of years have managed to create the world we live in, right? It's the power of community that makes everything work. The way that societies function, the way that humans around the world get on with each other is because we know how to function in communities. So the goal of this presentation is to show you how you can be rewarded on a daily basis and learn from the world's most comprehensive digital ecosystem. One of the things that we take seriously in our company is our adherence to compliance, and we've gone to great lengths to make sure that we are compliant on a global scale. For long-term benefits and sustainability, you'll appreciate the need for compliance. It's a huge part of everything we do. So while not exciting, it is important, of course, and if it appears that the statements and disclaimers are lengthy, then your patience will be rewarded, because we'll also quickly get into the incredible benefits of this membership for you. So the great opportunity, when a great opportunity comes, with great opportunity comes responsibility to do the right thing. We'll learn about the stature and reputation in the marketplace of our owners and founders, and stellar success, and the heritage that they've built, and the foundation of this massive blockchain conglomerate that has been developed. And the community that your membership will connect you to is your doorway to benefiting from this game-changing blockchain ecosystem. Now, I might be using some words that are new to you. You might be thinking, blockchain ecosystem? What are you talking about? It will all reveal itself shortly. So if you can remove all of your distractions and just put yourself right here, right now, get 100% focused on the following slides, then you'll discover something powerful over the next few minutes. And the following disclaimers are not simply words on a page, but rather are there to provide a brief summary of the program itself and a quick explanation on how everything works and how it is governed, and most importantly, how you are protected. So please sit back, relax, or sit forward, relax, and enjoy while you listen intently. The information here is provided to you in general terms without taking notice of your specific personal or financial situation. Under no circumstances should this presentation be considered as any type of solicitation, investment, legal, or financial advice. In describing the various parts of the Hypertech Group and Hyperverse, past performance does not guarantee future results and is for informational purposes only. Acquiring a Hyperverse membership gives you access to benefits such as education, optional access to other products and services within various parts of the ecosystem and Hypertech Group, including the separate Hyperverse ecosystem, and access to the daily rewards program and the Hyperdrive membership as provided to all Hyperverse members. A membership acquisition involves an exchange of the cryptocurrency known as Tether for the Hyperverse unit of account called Hyper Units, and it is not an investment. Access to certain other optional products and services may be subject to KYC and separate qualification processes and may not be available in all countries. Each membership carries a specific benefit and specific time frame and will expire as specified. Access to membership can be extended through acquiring additional and separate memberships by your personal choice. The Hyperverse membership is on a best effort basis, and like any project, there's a risk of loss of funds and rewards. The world of cryptocurrencies is highly volatile, can involve risk of loss, and may not be suitable for all persons. Risks include, but are not limited to, market and trading risks, system and transaction processing risks, cybersecurity, regulatory risks, business failure, mistakes made by yourself and others. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change without notice. Hyperverse seeks to mitigate risk by exclusively accepting Tether for membership. Tether is considered a stable coin and historically has not been subject to the market volatility found in other cryptocurrencies. We do not purport Hyperverse membership to be a get-rich-quick scheme. There is no recommendation in this presentation to acquire any membership, product, or service. You make your own decisions based on your own due diligence. We recommend that if you are unsure in any way whatsoever, then you seek advice of a suitably qualified professional. Your continued attendance of this meeting or a recording of this presentation beyond this point indicates your acceptance of the above terms. Wow. So thank you for paying attention and just getting that right. That allows us to open up the doors to this phenomenal opportunity. So this is why many people are considering Hyperverse membership, the Hyperverse membership platform as their place of choice. So this is a place where reality ends and imagination begins. Hyperverse is backed by one of the world's largest blockchain alliances with over 7 years of successful development in great blockchain projects and large crypto mining assets, including Bitcoin. Hypertech Group are experts in decentralized finance, where it is predicted trillions of dollars are going to flow into this direction over the next decade, creating huge opportunities for people like you and I. The Hypertech Group have simplified the whole DeFi or decentralized finance concept by putting it into our own hyper universe, allowing you to benefit from this predicted massive value migration through education, rewards, and new potential opportunities. Anyone over 18 can become a member, and you can get on board for as low as 300 USDT, which is the Tether cryptocurrency, and leverage the alliance's strength and expertise. For example, generating daily rewards on your membership. That, my friends, gets the attention of everybody. Daily rewards on everybody's membership. Our founder, Ryan Zhu, is an absolute legend and genius in the blockchain space. He's also one of the top 4 miners of cryptocurrency in the world. Mining is the process by which cryptocurrency is created. And so Ryan Zhu saw the vision of blockchain and crypto. He saw the future very early on and started creating Bitcoins in 2009. Today, he is the very proud owner of several cryptocurrencies and angel investor in 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies of all time. You can look up cryptocurrencies that he's launched, such as HyperCash, HyperDAO, and Molecular of the Future on websites like coinmarketcap.com. Ryan Zhu is also the first person on the planet to get a blockchain company listed on a stock exchange as an IPO, and has done so in multiple countries, Australia, Tokyo, NESDEQ in New York. And so he's got a huge history of working in the unregulated world, as well as the regulated world, bringing blockchain to the fore. Ryan is also the founder of Coinstar Capital, the world's most known angel investment company in the blockchain space, having funded not just 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies, but also more than 40 blockchain cryptocurrency exchanges around the world. Exchanges are places where you can buy cryptocurrency, sell cryptocurrency, and trade and swap cryptocurrency. So Ryan is also the owner of BW.com and Who.com. He's a major shareholder in many of these projects, and also funded projects like Binance in the early days as an early investor, and still holds a stake there. Binance, if you've not heard of it yet, and you will, is the world's biggest blockchain exchange, and they do tens of billions of dollars of business every single day. Just to give you a little bit of insight on the kind of numbers that are created in this incredible space. So he's known as the king of cryptocurrency for good reason. His business partner is our chairman, Sam Lee, a very famous and well-distinguished blockchain speaker. And he's been an enthusiast of the blockchain space for many years. 2011, he started doing meetups in Melbourne, Australia, telling the world that blockchain was the future. And nobody knew what blockchain was back then. And Ryan was telling them that they're going to know, and he was doing everything he could to educate people. He's the co-founder with Ryan Zhu of 16 blockchain centers, and they plan together to open 300 of these around the world over the coming months and years. These are free education drop-in centers where people like all of us in the public that don't know about this world can walk in as if you walk into a museum of the future, right? And learn all about blockchain and crypto and how it all works and how it's going to benefit all of us going forward. Sam Lee has also appeared on big media channels like CNN, BBC, Forbes, Bloomberg, and he's also spoken on platforms like the World Economic Forum and the United Nations. Sam Lee, along with Ryan Zhu, also through their huge operation, works closely with Fortune 500 companies, helping them navigate the waters of blockchain. So these guys are trusted and credible. They are the go-to guys globally for everything and anything blockchain. And Sam is known in Australia as the Crown Prince of blockchain. So when the king of crypto and the Crown Prince of blockchain get together, what do they create? Well, the story so far starts with Blockchain Global. 2014, these guys get together and they invest hundreds of millions of dollars into several projects, dozens of them. And they work with governments, Fortune 500 companies, and have created billions and billions of dollars in revenue. It doesn't end there for sure. A year later, Ryan Zhu launched Coinstar Capital with $400 million of his own money, funding startup blockchain projects, looking out for talent and new ideas of the future. He got so good at this that he built the huge platform today that is known as Coinstar Capital, a large VC company with billions and billions of dollars in assets, having funded, as already mentioned, some of the most successful exchanges and cryptocurrencies in the world so far. Gets more exciting. In 2016, Ryan Zhu launched HyperCash with $50 million of his own money, again, working on something that most people 5 years ago still didn't know that existed, and that is quantum computers and the problem that quantum computers created in the world, that is security. And so quantum resistant security has been his focus, working with IBM for the last 5 years to solve that problem. And you know how that works. People that solve big problems create huge value in the marketplace and have the opportunity to monetize that value. And so when somebody's working on something for 5 years that only now people are beginning to talk about, for me, that's another huge tick box in terms of credibility. He's not just trying to make a quick buck today. He truly is somebody who's formidable in his acumen as a business owner, and he's able to spot things way before they happen, as he's done with crypto, as he's done with the entire blockchain industry, and as he has done with quantum computing. In fact, Australia's version of NASA, if you like, their science agency, CSIRO, says that Hypercash is the world's most advanced patented blockchain project. So this just gives you a feel of the kind of people we are backed by, we are working with. In 2017, Ryan Ju acquired a company for $100 million cash. That company's name, BW.com. Anyone that acquires a company with 2 letters in the domain name has already got my respect. I remember years ago, I was looking for my initials, KP.com, and I'm talking about 20 plus years ago when the internet first started out. I used to sell websites, and I tried to acquire KP.com, no chance. All the 1 letter, 2 letter, and 3 letters were sold out before anyone even knew what the internet was. And here, Ryan Ju purchased one with 2 letters, maximum respect. But more importantly, here's what he did with the acquisition. He has mined through BW.com over 300,000 Bitcoins and billions in cryptocurrency assets in just 3 years. BW happens to be one of the top 4 mining operators on the planet. And so this is always expanding. These guys, this just gives you a snippet. It gives you a good solid background and a good foundation to build on. And by no means is this just all of the story. It's literally just some of the story. I also want to introduce you to our brand new Hyperverse CEO, Stephen Rees-Lewis, a formidable history of success. Stephen has spent over a decade in IT in the fintech space and focusing on business management, project consultation, and communications. He started his career as a derivatives trader with Goldman Sachs, believe it or not, and then began his own web development company and ended up selling very successfully a company of his own. In 2016, he saw potential blockchain technology and predicted that crypto markets would be the key to and driving force in the economic growth over the next decade. He secured 10 million of angel investors' money to start an IT consulting company, and today sits on a very solid, successful backstory. His strong performance and drive caught the attention of Hypertech Group, who then acquired his IT company in October of 2020 in order to bring him on board in their team in early 2021. Stephen holds a BA in economics and maths from Leeds University, along with an MBA in finance from the University of Cambridge. Originally from the UK, he spent many years in Asia and currently lives right here where I am in beautiful Dubai. And so now he's working directly with these legends. How would you like to partner with these formidable human beings that are making a massive difference in the world? I've made my mind up, and so have many of my friends. They say success leaves clues, and these guys have left a phenomenal footprint of success year on year for over a decade, with over $10 billion of collective market valuation. You can see that these guys are very, very amazing at what they do. So how can you benefit from all of this? As exciting as all of this is, what's in it for you? How can you take advantage of the timing? Well, very, very simple. You get to spread the good news and grow the community. And as you start sharing about Hyperverse with the rest of the world, with freedom, having fun, and making a difference, you get the opportunity to transform your own life. So we are going live right now with Hyperverse. And in phase 1, together, we're going to build a community, a membership-based blockchain community, where all of us can benefit every single day. So a community build project, I said at the very beginning, communities can move mountains, literally, and build cities, literally. Imagine doing that all online. That's what Hyperverse is opening the doors to, creating a brand new world with a community that comes together online and to create whatever kind of world we want to create. Phase 2 is to explore the Hyperverse ecosystem for free. So we have the membership program, and completely separately, we have the ecosystem, and together they provide that beautiful bridge between our world and the future. So we take advantage of optional offerings throughout the Hyperverse ecosystem as they are rolled out. So being in the community gives you an extra added edge and benefit as well, in that you see things before the public. So be part of the world's largest blockchain alliance by becoming one of our community members today. Hypertech Group enters the metaverse space. Now, some of you may have heard of that word already. Very likely that you have. It's been bantered all over the news, headlines everywhere. Why? Because, not because it's new, but because Mark Zuckerberg has decided to rebrand probably the biggest brand on the planet. He's going for Facebook and turning that into Meta. So he's created a huge buzz around the world, rightly so, of this new future. People are trying to understand, what is the metaverse? So the metaverse is set to be the next IT revolution, fundamentally changing the way that society operates, much like how the world changed when the internet was first invented. I remember when the internet came out, there were so many people that were saying, this is never going to last. It's a fad. What does it even do? Why do we need it? Etc., etc., etc. Look at us today. Very similarly, blockchain and crypto has had its fair share of rejection, but today, a decade down the line, it's proven itself over and over again globally, and standing strong and growing at the speed of knots. So Hypertech Group, as mentioned, is combined of two separate entities. We've got the Hyperverse membership program, which is why you've come to this presentation today, to have a look and a listen of how you can get involved in the membership program, and the Hyperverse ecosystem, which is a whole world that we're creating as we speak. So with the Hyperverse metaverse ecosystem alongside the membership, Hypertech Group is sure to be one of them on the map as having the largest blockchain alliance in the industry. Can you imagine? Have you ever wished you were in at the beginning of something? Have you ever wished you were in at the beginning of something spectacular? Well, this is that opportunity. So more about the Hyperverse ecosystem, right? The only limit here is your imagination. Hypertech Group is creating a virtual world utilizing emerging technologies to connect people together in our ecosystem. So you will have your own avatar, a virtual avatar, and that's how you enter the Hyperverse and explore infinite possibilities. You'll be literally able to do anything you want to do. So you can be a galaxy entrepreneur. I know I'm going to be one. I've been a non-galaxy, I've been a planet entrepreneur all of my life. So I can't wait to learn to be a galaxy entrepreneur. So you can be one too, and build your business empire from scratch, fulfilling all of your ambitions right here in the Hyperverse ecosystem, and much, much more. The first part of the Hyperverse ecosystem will be launching in the first quarter of 2022, and it'll be rolled out in stages and continue to be rolled out and evolve once we start. So again, this is live, real time. It's like you being right there when the mobile phone was being invented and created, and then when the smartphone was being invented and launched, and when the internet was being invented, thought up, and launched into the world. That's this moment right now. So HyperPay is a free multi-cryptocurrency wallet. Again, another one of the benefits of our incredible organization is that anyone, anywhere in the world can acquire one of these cards for themselves. It's a free wallet with an optional crypto debit card. So you can buy that crypto card. The beautiful thing about that crypto card is that it can turn your crypto into fiat currency in over 50 million merchants around the world that accept a Visa or MasterCard. MasterCard loved this organization so much that they gave them a $10,000 a day spend limit. Visa, $50,000 a day. It's unheard of. Visa, to my knowledge, has not given anybody a $50,000 a day option in the blockchain and crypto worlds until they met this organization. So what does that tell me? Again, credibility. If these guys are good enough for governments, if they're good enough for Fortune 500 companies, if they are good enough for the likes of Visa and MasterCard to the tune of higher than anybody else, then they are good enough for Kalpesh Patel, for sure. So what's in it for you? Well, let's have a look. If you choose to become a member with us today, you'll benefit, number one, from our Mars Academy, a blockchain and cryptocurrency education platform where you receive education from top universities around the world in the form of podcasts, articles, and videos. Really nice, simple, bite-sized chunks of education, which, by the way, also come with certificates. And the certificates for yourself, just for me, it's like for yourself to know that you're making progress. And ultimately, you're becoming an expert in an arena, because it doesn't take much to be an expert when nobody else knows what's going on. If you just read a few articles, watch a few videos, and listen to a few podcasts, it won't take long before you know way more than most people could even comprehend in the space. And then when you become an expert, people listen to you and you become influential. So the second benefit of becoming a member of our organization is access to optional projects and products and services within the Hyperverse. And then the third benefit is the one that all of us love. On the membership platform, you'll receive a daily reward of a minimum of 0.5% in hyper units, like credit card loyalty points, frequent flyer programs, shopper points, supermarkets, petrol stations, etc., etc. So much like most rewards programs, ours rewards you for being a part of the community, and it rewards you really, really well. All right. So this is just a whole new universe of benefits that are opening up to you and I. Enabling and empowering our global community to take advantage of this platform. Blockchain and cryptocurrency education from the top universities. Our Mars Academy is available for just 300 hyper units. All right, so that gives you full access to our basic education program. The videos are like a couple of minutes, 2-3 minutes, articles, everything's done in a format that makes it digestible and easy for people like me who are not very, if you like, technical to understand and take advantage of the whole space, all right? For 500 HU, you can get access to intermediate education, all right? Now, hyper units, as mentioned already, can be acquired with USDT. So when you go to the marketplace and acquire 500 USDT off of platforms like crypto.com or Binance.com or who.com or OKX, any of these big platforms, you just go out there, set up your account, go and purchase your USDT, send it to the company, whether it's 300, 500 or 1,000 USDT, allows you to acquire a 1,000 HU membership, giving you access to advanced level of education in our advanced academy. And as I already said, all of that comes with certificates, so you can put it on the wall and show people that you're a learner. And for me, learners are the winners of the world. People that understand the power of continuous learning are the people that are always one step ahead of everybody else. That all falls behind. So membership has its benefits, and education is the foundation of everything in this new world. The more you know, the bigger the advantages you have. So you can explore the Hyperverse, access to optional projects, products and services within the Hyperverse ecosystem. You can explore for free at thehyperverse.net. Note, optional products and services are not part of the membership, right? So really important to get this separation in your mind so that you can understand how to take advantage and how to explain and express to others. So this is two separate parts. So optional products and services are not part of the membership, may have separate applications, may be subject to KYC and separate qualification processes, and may not be available in all countries. For example, if you want the HyperPay debit card, it's available pretty much in most countries, but there are a handful of countries it's not available in. And you upload your own passport, your driving license, your proof of address, etc., to get that card, right? So every single part of the project will have its own operating mechanism. So membership rewards. This is the bit where I really love sharing, because this makes a massive real difference in the lives of people right now. So to incentivize members to remain loyal customers and to share the membership opportunity of Hyperverse, members receive a daily reward of up to 0.5% of their combined membership value every day in Hyper units. So for example, when you spend your Amex card, they give you points, and you can convert those points into prizes. All right, you redeem your points into teddy bears and stuff, right? Well, I don't have that, so I don't know what people redeem them for. Maybe flights and stuff like that, right? There's things you can spend your points on. So here we have an amazing similar situation going on. So membership has its benefits, and those are rewards. So with your rewards come huge, huge possibilities. So if you acquire a membership, whether it's 300, 500, or 1,000 units, each unit is acquired with $1 USDT, and you can acquire USDT with $1, right? So in the marketplace, if you go to Binance.com, for each dollar you spend, they will give you $1 USDT with some minor, tiny charges, all right? So if you want to acquire a 1,000 unit membership, it might cost you $1,010 to acquire the USDT tether, so you can send it into the company and take advantage. There's no upper limits and no monthly fees, no forced upgrades. USDT is recognized as hyper units on the platform. So that's, again, our own currency of, if you like, our unit of measure rather. It's not a crypto, it is a unit of measure. And you're rewarded each day with those units. Our program comes with a beautiful promotion that's been going on for some time now that I and many of my friends have taken advantage of. Many of my family have taken advantage of. And that is a triple your membership offer. Passive rewards are given to you 7 days a week, and you get triple the value at at the 0.5%. That would be 600 days. All right, so 600 days times 0.5% a day is 300%, and that just means if you acquired a 300 USDT membership, you're going to get 900 back at 1.5 units a day. 500 comes back to 2.5 units a day, and a 1,000 USDT acquisition gives you back 5 units a day until you've had 3 times back. All right. So example, if you bought multiple, so you could go and buy 10 1,000 USDT memberships, and you will get 50 units a day every day until you have tripled that 10K. So the option of leveraging your earned rewards, leverage your rewards, rebuy from earned rewards anytime you receive 50 hyper units. So each 50 units rebuy adds 150 HU to your pending rewards. What does that mean? Well, imagine that you acquired a 300 unit membership today. You'd receive 1.5 units a day every day, which means in just over a little over a month, you would have 50 units in your rewards. And with those 50, instead of redeeming them for cryptocurrency, you could just click the rebuy button, and that will show up in your back office as 150 units coming back to you at that 0.5% a day every single day. So when you acquire your membership, daily membership rewards begin to be released, and then you have several options when your balance reaches 50 HU. Number one is you can redeem and withdraw. So you convert your units into digital currency and move that currency into an exchange outside of the Hyperverse. Number two, you can accumulate your units until you receive 3 times the balance, or you redeem as you wish. Number three, you can rebuy, meaning exchange your earned rewards in multiples of 50, which acquires you a new and additional mini membership, each individually lasting 600 days. So every rebuy is a separate acquisition in itself. Note, option number 3, you're adding additional memberships, not adding to your original membership. This is really important to understand the importance of that transactional process. This combination of multiple simultaneous memberships, think of it like a conveyor belt, will increase your daily rewards to match your personal program goals. So what do you want out of this? Each membership expires individually once 3 times has reached. So you acquired 300 today, for example. It may well be that in 5 weeks' time, you acquire a 50, another 5 weeks, another 50. And you've got these memberships moving along that conveyor belt. And as they are released, as soon as the 3X has been released, they fall off the end of the conveyor belt. So you can put as many boxes or parcels of gift to yourself 3Xing on that conveyor belt as you wish. So members enjoy mixing these strategies as well. So, you know, Hyperverse understands and that the plans and strategies can change. We've built Hyperverse to accommodate life-changing demands. So you literally can be rebuying for a month or 2 or 3. And then it may be that you want to redeem and withdraw some of that because you want to, I don't know, Christmas is coming, or, you know, Easter's coming, or whatever it might be, right? Holidays, you want to go away somewhere with your family, whatever it is that you might need to do, you can literally have access to in your daily rewards. Okay. So this is a 24/7, 365 redeem, convert, or withdraw system. So redeem and withdraw your earned rewards anytime you've got at least 50 units, right? So you exchange your HU to specified cryptocurrencies, minimum 50 units at a time. For example, Molecular of the Future. That's one of the many coins that the company has already launched in the marketplace. So when you redeem your units for Molecular of the Future, in this example, you move them then to an established exchange like OKX or Bittrex or who.com. These exchanges carry Molecular of the Future. And then once it's on an exchange, you can convert to other currencies, digital currencies, or withdraw to fiat, however you decide. So many of our members will then keep that MOF. I do. I store my MOF in my exchange happily because I love the project. Others, they love Bitcoin, so they convert their MOF to Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. And some people need to take it back into their bank so that they can do what they want in the old world with their fiat currency. And you can also move it onto the Visa or Master debit cards. How about that? So you have many, many options once you've taken those MOF out from the back office into the exchange. All right. So many, many benefits of being a member. So the question then is, Kalpesh, how can they give this 0.5% per day? I mean, that's, you know, my bank gives me that a year, and these guys are able to do that daily. Please show me. I don't know anything about this world. I know I've heard stories of, you know, huge growth and huge successes, but give me some insight. Well, let's have a look. You get to leverage the group's proven expertise. These guys are crypto whales, and they can always influence the market. So, for example, they may decide today to release MOF in huge amounts into the marketplace, and that may just affect the price in a downward direction by 1% or 2%, and they can do the same in the other direction. That's what whales do. They move the markets and they enjoy the benefits of moving markets. They're also one of the biggest miners of cryptocurrencies on the planet. They are known as one of the biggest investors in blockchain and crypto projects on the planet. They launch projects, stake projects, and list tokens on exchanges on behalf of others, as well as their own tokens. And they earn fees from doing these activities. They also earn fees every time somebody buys or sells crypto anywhere in the world. And of course, the Hyperverse ecosystem itself generates revenue on many, many different scales and ways. So let them do the heavy lifting. Let them do the hard work. I don't have to sit here and be a techie geek. I don't need to get nerdy about the technology side of things. I don't need to learn how to trade. I don't need to follow signals on time. I don't need to sit in front of my screen from morning till night, hoping to get things right. No, they do the detailed work. I just become a member of the community and get the benefits of being a member. And you can do exactly the same. So let's consider some of the numbers. Here's the kind of stuff that these guys do. Large scale mining. Ryan, you acquired BW.com for 100 million in 2017, and today has billions in crypto assets as a result of that decision alone. We are talking huge, huge growth figures. All right. So, you know, multiples, massive leverage, hundreds of thousands of Bitcoins, millions of Ethereum and Litecoin. So anyone that can do that, they've got my attention. They get fees from crypto exchanges. For example, BW.com on a daily basis turns around $717 million. These figures are taken from the 13th of October. So over $500 million a day traded on BW.com on that day anyway. And pretty much if you go onto CoinMarketCap, you can look this up. It's open public knowledge, completely transparent for everybody to see. Who exchanged $720 million just on that day alone in turnover. And CoinW.com, 1.6 billion in turnover on that day alone on the 13th of October, 2021. Again, we can update this as and when it's live, real-time available data to anybody. CoinMarketCap.com, assuming that they only make a few cents on fees per transaction, that's millions a day from profits from just 3 of their exchanges, and they have dozens of projects that they have backed over the years. Can you imagine? So, my friends, please understand, you may have seen many projects in your lifetime, but projects like this, they don't come along every day. And when they do, it's important. Even if we don't understand everything, just pay attention, all right? So Molecular of the Future is another project that they launched, and the results have been spectacular for that as well over the last year, 2 years, where it's seen tremendous growth in the right direction. Our founder, Ryan Zhu, and Chairman Sam Lee are available to the public, believe it or not, on Amazon Prime. If you've got Amazon Prime Video, then find Next Blockchain and look up episode 6 in particular. I mean, Ryan Zhu appears throughout all of the episodes, but if you look at episode 6, it's the final episode. All 6 are worth watching if you get time. But that last one, Ryan Zhu shares his story. And what a story. Many say, and he shares this part in the documentary as well, where there was a moment that Bitcoin collapsed so badly that the entire industry went bankrupt. All the miners went out of business. Huge collapse of Bitcoin from over $1,000 to I think it was under $100, just went like that. And the legs were taken out of the whole industry in those very early fragile days when Bitcoin wasn't proven and it wasn't strong and it wasn't known. 2013, 14, nobody knew about Bitcoin apart from a handful of nerds and gamers, all right? Gamers were rewarded Bitcoins for playing games. That's how this whole thing started all those years ago. So when you see Ryan's story, you will see why many revere him as the king of the industry. He single-handedly, according to most of the people at the top, saved the industry by going all in when everybody else was going bankrupt. All of the fortunes he accumulated over the first 3 or 4 years as a huge, successful entrepreneur in the space, he put it all back in and risked everything to save this industry so that it could see the light of day today. Many say this industry would not be anywhere where it is today if it wasn't for this individual. You'll get a copy of this from your inviter if you don't have Amazon Prime. We also recommend every single person do your due diligence on hypergroup.io. All right, so www.hypergroup.io. Get into that due diligence document. You'll find the documentary there. You'll also find a short video where I was blessed enough to have met Ryan Zhu in Dubai in February of this year, 2021. A beautiful surprise visit. A bunch of us from around the world were invited to meet with corporate, with the management team, and Ryan Zhu was not supposed to be there and gave us a surprise visit. It was the best day of the year, where our founder came and shared in real time his passion and enthusiasm for the community and his love of the work that we are doing on the ground. And I'll tell you what, watch that video and you'll see exactly why we in this community absolutely love Ryan Zhu. And Sam Lee equally. Everything about Sam Lee and documentation, it's all there for everybody to study and see. The more you know, the more impressed you will be. So how do you get started? Very simple. First of all, you reach out to the person that invited you here today and say, thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to this brand new world, to the Hyperverse. I am all in. Let's do this. How do I do this? They'll send you a registration link. You then We'll go out in the marketplace. Your friend will show you how to do this. You'll acquire your USDT. You'll send it into your back office, to your wallet in Hyperverse, and there your friend will show you how to acquire the membership. And then you start enjoying the multiple benefits as explained in the presentation. Literally every single day, 24 to 48 hours for your first reward to drop in, and then every single 24 hours, 7 days a week, you will receive those rewards. And so that, honestly, for me, it's transformational to watch a brand new person who's never been in business, oftentimes never been an entrepreneur, people that work in in a specific industry, in a specific niche. They're not entrepreneurial, they're not blockchain people, they're not crypto people, but they understand community and they understand education, and they come in and they say yes, and every day they get that reward. And you see the transformation when they feel valued, they feel appreciated and recognized. It's phenomenal. So when that happens, it's natural to then want to share. You don't have to. It is an optional part of the process. Hyperverse is rewarding the community in the hope that the community then wants to share with others and grow the community. That's how communities grow in anything. Without people sharing, nothing grows. When people share, movies become blockbusters. When people share, books become #1 listed. When people share, restaurants get famous and music goes to the top of the charts. When people share, things become real. So the beautiful thing here is 100% of our members receive rewards every single day, and therefore it's natural to want to share. And when that happens, oh my goodness, you get to accelerate the speed of your 3x. What do I mean? Well, let's have a look. Each certificate for learning about blockchain in Mars Academy will give you lots of stuff to share with people, right? So that's stuff that you can always drip feed to people. Explore the amazing world of Hyperverse ecosystem for free as well, right? So that's what you're doing when you're a member, and you're receiving rewards every single day. This is the stuff that you share. Just let people know, hey, Joe, listen, do you know what? I just recently acquired a membership to a phenomenal platform where I'm learning all about crypto and blockchain. I would love for you to come on this journey with me. Hey, Mary, guess what? I found this amazing platform that rewards me every single day just for being part of this amazing community all over the world. Can I share with you a Zoom link where you can come and find out more about it? That's it. People love to share great experiences, right? We all do, whether it's restaurants, books, great wines, whatever it might be. When you have a great experience, you want to tell the world, right? So to show you how you can accelerate your rewards by sharing with others, before we go into the numbers, let me just quickly go through this income disclaimer. We make every effort to ensure that we accurately represent the Hyperverse membership and membership benefits and the Hyperverse referral rewards plan, which we call Hyperdrive, and their potential for income. The Hyperdrive part of the Hyperverse membership accelerates accumulation of hyper units as a result of a member sharing the Hyperverse membership opportunity and new members subsequently receiving rewards via Hyperverse. In no way does it offer a commission or financial reward or percentage payable for referring a new community member. So there's no upfront commissions, no fast start bonuses. There's none of that stuff over here. We don't have any of that. You don't earn money for recruiting. No, our program is so unique. There are no guarantees regarding income or rewards from the Hyperverse membership opportunity. The basic Hyperverse membership rewards plan offers members an anticipated daily reward based on the value of membership acquired, but it is on a best effort basis and subject to change at any time. Any description of potential rewards made in the presentation can only describe the Hyperverse membership plan itself, the Hyperverse service agreement, and regulatory requirements, including the specific prohibition against members or presenters making any income claims whatsoever. As such, may be considered enticement. So if you ever see anyone making income claims, just give them a gentle reminder, that's not allowed. Simple. The examples used may show exceptional results which do not apply to the average member and are not intended to represent or guarantee that anyone will receive the same or similar results. Income or rewards or rank levels and achievements are dependent upon the individual member's business skills, personal ambition, time, commitment, expertise, activity, and demographic factors. As with any business, your results may vary. The use of our information, products, and services should be based on your own due diligence, and you agree that our company is not liable for any success or failure of your business that is directly or indirectly related to the acquisition and use of our membership, information, referral plan, products, and services. Thank you so much for getting that and receiving it. With that said, let's show you how you can accelerate your rewards. Completely optional, but highly recommended by yours truly. Hyperdrive Accelerated Rewards 1 to 3. Let's have a look at what that means. So there are 3 ways to accelerate your rewards on your membership. Number 1, community rewards, released daily. So you are paid 20 levels based on your team's daily rewards. Refer 20 people to unlock 20 levels. What do I mean? Well, let's say you invited John and John invited Mary. If you only invited John, you will receive no rewards on Mary's daily reward. But if you got John and Jane, and then John referred Mary, you have access to a matching reward on Mary's daily rewards. So here's how that works. You come and you invite John, say, John, listen, I've seen a phenomenal project. I'd love you to come check it out with me. I'm in, I love it. I reckon you're going to love it too. John comes to the Zoom, loves it. Says, wow, you're right. I do love it. I've been looking for an opportunity. I don't understand crypto, don't know anything about blockchain, but you know what? I want to learn. I love that membership package. I'm ready to get, the learning done. And I want to be a part of this new future. I missed the internet. I missed mobile phones. I missed whatever other craze you missed in your life where fortunes were made. I'm not missing the boat this time. John gets involved, acquires a membership. The company rewards you a 20% match every day on John's rewards. You go out and tell Mary, then so you've referred 2, you've unlocked second level. So when John and Mary refer people, you got a 15% match on level 2. If you go and share this with Harry, that unlocks level 3 at 10%. If you go and share it with Sharon, that unlocks level 4 at 5%. You share it with Kalpesh, that unlocks level 5, and so on and so forth. You've got one simple job. That is to enjoy the benefits of becoming a member and share if you want to. Take advantage of the 3x happening faster instead of at its natural rate. So imagine generating accelerated rewards from the rewards received by dozens, if not hundreds or even thousands of members in your community. If you just shared with 2 or 3, who shared with 2 or 3, who shared with 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 or 7, before you know it, you've got dozens of people, hundreds of people, maybe even thousands of people over the next few months and years in your Hyperverse community. So here's some examples of numbers, right? So Hyperdrive Accelerate Rewards, number 1. Let's say that you acquired a 300 USDT membership. We know that the company is going to give you 3x back, and that takes 600 days at the 0.5% a day. Well, in this scenario, when you referred John and John acquired a membership for 1,000 USDT, you receive a 20% match of whatever John receives. So John gets 5 units a day, every day, until he's had 3,000 units out. You get 1 unit a day every day, which means that you've got 600 units available to you just because you made 1 referral. Well, if you add this up, you're on 1.5 units a day for your own membership acquisition. You're getting an extra 1 unit a day for your referral to John, which means you're on 2.5 units a day. And that means it's just 360 days to get your 3x instead of 600 days. How about that? 1 small referral, 1 huge leap for you in 3xing. So rebuy and redeem, withdraw in 20 days instead of 34 days. It speeds up your daily reward. In this second example, John refers Mary, who starts with a 10,000 USDT membership. Well, you didn't even know Mary, did you? You referred John, maybe a work colleague, a neighbor, friend, family friend. All of a sudden, Mary is getting her 50 units a day every day as a member. You will get your reward at 15% match at 7.5 units a day. Add that to the previous 2.5, and you are now able to compress time at the speed of light, 10 units a day, every single day. And we haven't even included Jane. This is just, Jane. Jane was your second referral, right? This is John who referred Mary. Jane qualified you for level 2, but we're not even including that. 90 days or less. Can you see the power of this? And or redeem. So this gives you the withdraw every 5 days. It really speeds things up when you get your head around this. So Hyperdrive Accelerate Rewards number 2. This I love. This is for the hungry go-getters. If you've got a fire in your belly, a desire to do something spectacular, if you're one of those people that's just, maybe tired of being sick and tired, if you're, if you often find yourself wondering, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. If you're a trier, if you're one of those people that has a go, then we're looking for you. If you're somebody that works harder than most, maybe you've got a full-time job and a second job or a side hustle, we're looking for you. If you're somebody that hasn't had the opportunity but wished you had, we're looking for you. All right. So here, and what we say is work closely with us, lock arms with the leadership team, plug in and play. We've got a VIP reward that really just takes it to the next level. As you start climbing up the ranks, going from expert to pro, to 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star, as you work your way up the ranks, however fast or slow you like, you have the opportunity to add an extra 1% up to 12% on every account in your organization on a daily basis. Imagine. So when you referred John, it was 20% match. But if you were a 2-star and you referred somebody, it would be a 26% match every single day. So VIP rewards are released daily. Your daily rewards based on total team membership acquired, excluding your strong leg. So you can see the visual here. You got John, you got Jane, you got Harry. Well, as you start developing your organization, this volume you get 20 levels on. The volumes here and here, you have the opportunity to get an additional 1% up to 12% as you start developing your organization. And the beautiful thing about the VIP reward, it's not limited to 20 levels. It goes to infinity. Wow, I love that. So here's an example. If you got to 5-star with 5 million HU of referrals outside of your biggest leg, that would give you an average of 3,000 HU per day. How about that? There are CEOs of companies that wish they had that kind of a reward for what they do, right? So our accelerated rewards number 3 is the community reward that goes beyond the 20 levels and the infinity payout, and that is the global reward. You can tap into global rewards when you get to VIP 2 and above. This is the third one. I love this one. Every time I see one of our members get to VIP 2, that's my first goal. When I refer somebody, I want to get them to VIP 2 as quickly as possible. I teach them very simple, very clear instructions. Plug in, show up to the Zooms every day, turn up to the trainings on the weekends, learn from the back office, study the material, become very, very conversant with everything, and watch as we take you from expert to pro to 1-star and up those ranks, right? So 4% of all global membership sales volume, if you like, is divided amongst those that are VIP 2 and above. So 100% of members receive rewards every day, as mentioned. Each certificate for learning about blockchain and Mars Academy gives you, as I said, knowledge, credibility, understanding. You get to explore the amazing benefits of the Hyperverse ecosystem for free. So that's just like, something that all of us as members can do alongside other people that are in that Hyperverse, and we receive our daily rewards. So just a quick recap on that, that's how the whole ecosystem works. So we've got the Hyperverse membership program where we're playing here, the ecosystem where everybody plays for free, including us, and so many benefits to be had out of doing that. And if we decide to share with others, which I highly recommend we do, then we accelerate the speed with which everything happens for us. So welcome to the Hyperverse family. Our corporate global plug and play presentation and trainings happen every single day in multiple time zones, in multiple languages. So get ready for that. We are just rebuilding the whole infrastructure around that. We'll be launching the daily very, very soon. In the meantime, enjoy this recording, which is available to anybody, anywhere in the world at any time. It's a literal done for you system. That's right. You simply press play and let us do the hard work, right? You can learn more at hypergroup.io about weekly members trainings. We do technical training, teaching you how to get in and out of crypto, how to enter, how to exit, etc. And also, really importantly, we do leadership trainings, which teach you everything there is to know about success and how you can succeed. So once again, welcome to Hyperverse, where dreams become reality. I'm now going to just finish off by saying that if you've got questions and if you're ready to get going, great, get yourself signed up and get started. If you've got questions, reach out to the person that invited you here today, and they will get you in on a call with one of their leaders who will more than happily answer all of your questions. And your friend will give you their testimonial, no doubt. So will the people that they introduce you to. They'll get you into a team huddle where you can meet members around the world and get a real feel of the community you are coming into and the kind of people that you'll get to work with. All right, so that's for you to do. Just a quick reminder for everybody in the community, the rules of engagement around the questions and answers section and giving of testimonials. This time is primarily for our guests to ask questions regarding the presentation. Please be reminded that Hyperverse involves a membership and is not an investment program. Any questions using terms like investment, compounding, return on investment will not be answered and are not to be answered by members or leaders in Hyperverse. Remember that the Hyperverse membership does not deal at all with fiat currency. It's not our world. We are a blockchain and cryptocurrency company. To get a membership, you exchange a cryptocurrency, USDT, for the Hyperverse unit of account, Hyper units, and this is an exchange of one asset for another, not a purchase. If that kind of process is new to you, feel free to ask questions and your inviter will be happy to get that clear for you. For members, please remember no income claims of any kind. Again, I'll remind all members to be mindful. Do not make lifestyle claims, exaggeration of rewards plans. Nothing can be related to your Hyperverse business when sharing with others. If you buy a brand new car, you do not relate that to Hyperverse. That's separate. You may not discuss earnings or infer that a prospective member will earn a certain minimum. Changes of work or lifestyle claims that infer a certain level of earnings or enhanced lifestyle as a result of membership are also not allowed. You can't be telling people you left work because of Hyperverse. If you left work, you left work. They're separate things. If you make an income claim, you will be interrupted and not allowed to continue speaking about that because that's not the course of Q&A that we want to go into. We want to stick to our world, which is crypto and blockchain based. Members, please keep testimonials short and there's no need to repeat the presentation. Also, please remember that these presentations are for prospective members. They're for the new people. So it's not a technical call. It's not a leadership call. So keep your questions relevant to what's in the presentation. There are other places where we do the technical and the leadership Q&A. For prospective members, please bear in mind that any members' testimonials are not typical. They reflect that person's experience. But as a guest, please feel free to clarify anything that is unclear still to you. With those guidelines, please get back to the person who invited you here for the Q&A section. And I want to thank you for joining us today. Wherever you are in the world, just know this, that your friend has got your back. All right. There's a lot of noise out in the marketplace. Healthy skepticism is welcome. always be mindful. There are a lot of scams in the world, a lot of telltale signs of those. If you need to see this presentation again, watch it again. It's worth it. The best time you will ever spend in your future is watching this video again to really get why this is different to anything else that you may have come across in your past or heard about in somebody else's past. Do not misjudge this. Do not misinterpret this. Do not misunderstand this moment in time. Do not take this time for granted. We're living in transformational times, my friends. I really hope you got it. And if you didn't, I really hope you come back again to get it. Bring that commitment to the table. We're patient. We'll take our time with you until you get it. But make that commitment to get it. And I promise you, I was new to this just 20 months ago. And I didn't know anything about blockchain, anything about crypto, other than it was a huge industry and there were massive moves being made in the industry. And I heard loads of stories of huge successes. So I knew there was something out there. I looked at many companies over the last 6 or 7 years in the blockchain and crypto space. I studied them diligently. None of them convinced me to get involved until this one landed on my desk. And now I am so pumped that I get to share the story of mine and my friends around the world that are building this global community and making a massive impact in the world to leave the world a better place for the next generation. This is huge, my friends. I want to thank you for coming here today. I respect your time. Please get back to the person who invited you. I hope to see you at some point on a live Zoom in the future where we'll get to meet and know each other going forward. Thank you so much, my friends. See you at the top. Bye for now.